The Eastern Florida men's basketball team can take a big step towards its fourth consecutive conference title with a victory over Palm Beach State. But the Panthers are out for revenge after the Titans handed them their first loss of the season 3 weeks ago. Live from the Titan Fieldhouse on Eastern Florida's Melbourne campus, it's the Panthers and the Titans, and it's next. It may be a blustery January day outside, but it's nice and cozy inside the Titan Fieldhouse for a Southern Conference showdown between Palm Beach and Eastern Florida State College. Good afternoon and welcome everybody. Alongside Mark Moses of Sports Radio 1560 The Fan, I'm Jeff Radcliffe. Thank you so very much for joining us for another telecast of Titans basketball here on WEFS TV. Well, this is very simple. The top two teams in the Southern Conference, two teams that are ranked in the top 20. A lot on the line, most importantly, the driver's seat in the Southern Conference today.
You are absolutely right. This is going to be a fantastic basketball game today. They played about 2 weeks ago down there in Palm Beach. 2-point win. Kareem Bruton got the layup at the buzzer. These two teams play the same style of basketball. Fantastic, exciting basketball. I am very hyped about today's game. This is going to be a team effort by Eastern Florida if they want to get the W, and like you said, get them in the driver's seat.
And it starts with the guys that handle the basketball. Number one there, Ivan Canetti, a player to watch. He's already committed to Stephen F. Austin.
Look, you see the stats on the screen, 12 and 6, but this guy's a triple-double machine. You have got to shut him down. He's going to be one of the big X factors for Palm Beach. Eastern Florida's got to bring their defense today.
Canet 6 steals versus the Titans in that last meeting. On the other side, C.J. Jackson has been filling it up, but he also, as you see, leads the team in multiple categories.
Well, I talked to C.J. before the game, and I go, hey, 10 steals today. Come on, we're going to need it. We're going to need it. Let's get it. C.J. is going to be huge at the point guard position for Eastern Florida. We're going to need about 10 assists, 10 steals. Let's see C.J. bring it today.
Here are the starting lineups for each side. On the left, the Panthers of Palm Beach, 17-2, 3-2 in conference play. Travis Weatherington, a guy who can shoot the basketball, 7 of 9 from beyond the arc in a win against Indian River. For Eastern Florida, pay attention to Kareem Bruton. He had the game-winning bucket against this team a few weeks back. Our head coaches, now in his 6th season, Jeremy Schulman for Eastern Florida, and for Palm Beach in his 2nd season, Martin McCann. Our referees are going to be headed up by Alvin McClinton, Wilsit DeVell, and Carson Howalt. And now we will pause for the playing of our national anthem. Away from tip-off between Eastern Florida State College and Palm Beach State. First place in the Southern Conference on the line. And this is not going to be an easy task, Mark Moses, for Eastern Florida here, and that they're playing a team in Palm Beach who's really starting to get healthy. In fact, their leading scorer back after missing the last month of action.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And you look at their last game on Wednesday, winning 84-80 in overtime. They have momentum going into this basketball game. And the thing with Eastern Florida, we talked about this before we went on the telecast today, they only scored 17 points in their first half. Now, they came back, got the win and scored about 40, 50 points in that second half. And I know Jeremy Schulman post-game was saying, hey, every possession counted in our last victory. We need to come out. We need to bring it as well. And this thing, like you said, both teams, full squads today. We'll have about 10 for each team. This team can score. You cannot come out and score 17 points. This is the Titan Fieldhouse. This is the home of scoring a lot of buckets very quickly.
No.
Let's get it going early. That's going to be the key for Eastern Florida. And CJ's got to play well. Austin Awad. I need to see Georgie. It's got to be a team effort because, as you said, Palm Beach can score the basket. This is going to be a good game today.
Talk a little bit about motivation here, Mark. And you got Palm Beach. They got the revenge thing going on their side. But right now, ranked 12th in the country. Eastern Florida, despite having beaten them and being undefeated in the league, 19th in the country. So you know that Jeremy Schulman has pointed that out to his side here.
Well, when you get to tip-off, you can't think about rankings. You just got to think about yourself and your teammates, and let's do this together. The only way you shut up the haters out there is by winning basketball games. And I'll tell you, I think this might be one of the biggest basketball games we've had here on WFS TV since we started last season. This is a huge basketball game for the Titans. Let's see them get a victory.
Eastern Florida State College now number 2 in the country in opponents' field goal percentage. They will need to be on point as far as that stat goes, because you've got 7 players in this Palm Beach Panther lineup that average over double figures.
Man, it's going to be really interesting. And you said it in our pregame. Weatherington, and I hope I'm saying it correctly, 7 for 9 from three-point range, shooting over 49% for the season. Get your hands up. If you're in transition D, get your hands up. Can't sit around, can't sit back in his zone. Keep your hands up. Don't let him beat you with that outside shot.
This isn't a raise your hands in the air and party like you don't care type thing, right? This is hands up and play defense. I just want to make sure we're clear on that, right?
No, you're absolutely right. You know what also is funny? Now you make me laugh. What's funny also is, okay, big game today, but when you look at the schedule, conference time here, January into February, we play today, then we play 2 days from then 4 days, then 6 days. This is a nonstop grinder. You better be in shape if you're going to play for Eastern Florida.
Both teams on the floor will be Palm Beach in the black with the gold and green trim. Unusual to see a team in this conference not wearing blue. It seems like every team in the conference besides Palm Beach is some sort of a variation of blue. Eastern Florida in the white uniforms with the blue and green trim. It will be Jawan Duran to tee it up here with Chantrez Davis, and it's going to be controlled by Georgie Baranya to start things off. As Eastern Florida on your screen, moving left to right in the opening possession, ready for basketball here on WEFS.
Georgie did not have a good game in this first matchup. We need him to step up and make some baskets.
Yeah, that's right, just 2 points in this last matchup. He'll have an assist. No, once, twice it does go for BJ Gladden. He opens the scoring.
Yeah, BJ staying with this shot, got the rebound. Hey, nice putback. Good start for the Titans.
The Panthers, so how they execute. It's tipped immediately, and C.J. Jackson has the turnover. Give him the steal. Gladden will take it into the lane, kick it out. Now back down low to Baranya. He'll turn and score. Georgie has matched his scoring output from the previous meeting. And we're just a minute into the game, 4-0.
Georgie is so smart with the basketball under the rim. Double team still got it up.
Down low along the baseline, the kick out, nice ball movement, shot on the way. It's off the back iron by Kennett. Nearly has the rebound, and now it's thrown away, picked up by Bruton. Plays it all the way cross court. Jackson, 3 on the way, off the mark. Rebound, Weatherington. He will carry it up the court. Stutter step, driving in the lane, shot up and good for DJ Clayton. And that cuts the lead in half, 4-2.
You can see with Palm Beach, they can get angles to the rim. They will get their shots up. It's funny, we were saying three-point shooting, get your hands up, maybe under the rim as well.
Duran to Bruton down the baseline and one. He'll shoot another, or was it on the floor?
On the floor. No, they're counting it.
So, 3-point play opportunity. And Bruton cannot connect. A 6-2 lead for the Titans. Nice ball movement again. Shot does not go down. That one off the hand of Reyes, his first shot opportunity.
Hey, if Reyes wants to take that shot, he can have it all day long.
Make him a jump shooting team, you're saying?
Oh, yeah.
C.J. Jackson, freshman out of Charlotte. Dribbles between his legs, sends it out on the wing. Again, forced down low. And the key word is forced as it's turned over, trying to find Gladden down low. And Canet, long ball forward, dribbling in. A foul before the shot.
You can see with Clayton so far in this game, we're only about 2.5 minutes in. Clayton likes to take it from the left baseline, drive with his right hand. He's getting dribble penetration. You're going to have to shut down those lanes.
Team fouls even at 1 now after that. Canet inbounds to DJ Clayton. Play the old 1-2 between 1 and 2. Back and forth they go. Canet and Clayton. Shot clock down to 15. And a nice set offense being put forward by the Panthers here. Had some nice looks here early going. Spin move, Canet shot on the way, and it falls.
See, even though Palm Beach did a good play, I like the defense there. That was actually good defense. They're not going to score that every single time they come down the court. That wasn't bad. You'll give them that one.
Jackson. I don't expect too many easy buckets in this one, as going to the line will be Gladden. Shot won't fall, but he'll get a chance to convert from the foul line.
Let me tell you, BJ, he's come a long way since we started the season in November. He really has. He's really asserted himself as a guy who wants to score down low for the Titans. That was a very nice drive. Well, let's see what he can do with the charity stripe.
Gladden, a 60% free throw shooter. First one is up and good.
And you know this. Free throws are very key for the Titans. They have got to have at least, I don't know, let's say 70% from the line today to at least get in this game and win this game.
Not necessarily the strength of the team. 63% as a team coming in from the charity stripe. And they've been much better as of late. And Gladden converts them both. He's got 4 points, and the Titans have a 4-point lead. Gage Ellis, who just checked in, will take his first shot. It's off the mark. Battle for the rebound. It comes the other way to Eastern Florida. So a push going to be called on Reyes. Three team fouls now on Palm Beach. So this will be Jackson. A very deliberate attack really on both sides. It's not really a lot of up and down that we're accustomed to seeing. Skip pass out. Duran forces it inside. It's turned over. And Chantrez Davis comes up with it. Gives it to Canet. And a push is going to be charged to Duran.
Jeff, you're absolutely right. Both these teams just going to take their time. This is a long ball game. Both of them can score, trying to see what they can do. You see with Eastern Florida so far on the offensive end, trying to hit each other down low. Some of those passes, they're too deliberate. You got to be a little more sneaky sometimes.
Duran will check out, and we'll see Austin Awad come in for the first time this afternoon. Turnaround baseline shot is good for Chantrez Davis. Well, you see this balanced scoring now. All 6 points, 3 different players for Palm Beach. 3 have scored for Eastern Florida, and a 2-point lead right now, 8-6. Jackson on the way off the right side. Awad comes down with the rebound. He'll launch it up and is off target. Chance to tie or take the lead on this possession for Palm Beach. Canet dribbles in, shot off the mark, and rebound controlled by Bruton. Jackson in the corner will dribble it back out. Bruton will drive, spin, pull up at the foul line, and he's off the mark. Rebound to Canet. Comes forward, Clayton. Leaves it in the lane, an easy bucket there as Joseph Williams-Powell's on the board.
Clayton, beautiful penetration and the pass to his teammate. That was pretty by Palm Beach.
4 field goals, 4 different players for Martin McCann's crew. Tied at 8. I feel this is going to be the story of the game. Back and forth. Jackson, swish.
And Jackson, he's talking to the Palm Beach, he's talking to that bench over there, saying, yeah, I can hit that shot. I'm going to bring it for 40 minutes.
And right now, if you see Jeremy Schulman, the jacket is still on. And answering is DJ Clayton. So Clayton now has 5 with the 3-pointer.
Panthers are starting to show that they have outside shooting, and they will bring it.
Tied at 11. Gladden, University of Akron transfer. Now inside, Awad. How about the feed down low? And Awad's on the board too. 2-point game.
I'll take that every possession today. Easy under the basket, we'll take those.
Yeah, Austin won't mind. The reigning player of the week at Eastern Florida State College. And it's rejected by Baranya. Will come the other way. Gladden on the move. Has Awad to the left. He'll take it himself and score it. Gladden now has 6 points. 4-point lead for the Titans. Talking about Austin Awad, the athlete of the week, as he comes down with the rebound there, averaging 10.5 points a game over the last 4 games, and they've needed him with some of the personnel issues that Jeremy Schulman's been forced to deal with over the last couple of weeks.
You're absolutely right. Georgie, block, steal, hitting layups, very nice. Awad as well, layup, 3-pointer, getting back on defense. Oh, look, anytime we get Georgie highlights, this is my favorite part of the game. And so I like the big man, not today, buddy. And this is key. Defense, transition offense right away. That's really the key. Run them out of the gym.
So you love hearing the voice of our producer, Brian Foster, in the ear.
Oh, yeah.
Great play coming, Georgie. There's Titan basketball. Get up down low, and Gladden won't be denied. He's got 8 points. Titans have a 6-point lead, 17-11. 13 minutes to go in the opening half. Drive on the baseline. Awad got his hand on it. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Titans basketball.
I don't know if I agree with Austin's haircut, but I do agree with that defense, my friend. I'm just going to point it out there.
Mark Moses went there.
No, let me tell you, 23 for the Titans. He has been very active in this game. He's had, just like we're saying with BJ, Austin's another guy who's had to really come into his own with this offense, and he's really showing it today.
Local product out of Mel High. Well, the Bulldog has it now, and Wing, he's going to be fouled. No, there's actually a foul underneath on Georgie. Does not agree. It comes the other way, a push. So Baranya in the book.
You know, it's funny. The refs haven't really been part of this game so far. They really have. They're letting the two teams play a little, be a little physical. That's the first one where we really see, okay, what you can and can't do.
Setting the tone. Down low, Clayton. Williams, Powell. Williams Powell has 4. And a whistle and a stoppage. 12:19 to go in the half, a foul. And a push on Montague, who had recently checked in. Jalim, 6'8" freshman out of Atlantic City, New Jersey. The inbound play for Eastern Florida. Nowhere to go for Austin Awad.
Got to help him
A
out.
little underhand shot for Baranya goes. He's got 4.
He had no idea. Oh, look at this.
It's stolen immediately by Jackson, and he converts.
I believe unofficially 3 steals now for CJ. Leads the team. Oh, we needed that basket.
The steal, and then the bucket gives him 5 points. And all of a sudden, the lead up to 8 for Eastern Florida. And a timeout has been called by Martin McCann. This is a game that was tied at 11, and it's a 10-2 run here for Eastern Florida.
Hey, in the pregame, we talked about CJ, that he's one of the keys for the victory today. And you look at the point guard possession, he's a guy who has to get it every single time in his hands for this team to go. That was huge heads-up play. Those little plays are how you win basketball games. It's a big conference game today, 21-13 with the lead. I'm very impressed. This is a team effort.
Well, B.J. Gladden right now leading the way with 8 points. He has been tough to stop.
Look, this is grown man layup right here. You got to hit the weights if you're going to hit that one. Same thing here. This guy, he's getting up early and hitting the gym.
He's grown. Eastern Florida with the basketball. And an 8-point lead as it stands now. Just under 12 to go. The crowd continuing to arrive here at the Titan Fieldhouse. Should be an entertaining game. Now Aranya, you see him roll his eyes as he gave that one away. Now Kinnett down low, shot on the way, off the mark, getting his own rebound was Williams Powell, and he's fouled.
Williams Powell, very
active,
energetic, kind of a Joakim Noah type player where constantly is around that rim with his hands up, trying to make a play. Very impressed with his game.
Williams Powell out of Saginaw, Michigan. He'll go to the line where he's a 61% free throw shooter. Trying to cut the deficit here.
When you look at team basketball, not everyone can be Steph Curry. You need other guys on the court to be energy guys to make plays for you. And you see number 3 for Palm Beach, he's one of those guys.
Makes the first. Williams Powell. Here the block out. Not going to be necessary as Powell hits them both and cuts it to 6. Williams Powell now with 6 points off the bench. C.J. Jackson and out of Charlotte, trying to find that little backdoor cut, finding Bruton, cannot find him, only Kinnett with the interception.
Kicked.
Kick ball, it will stay with the Panthers here.
You see these from Florida on the offensive end, trying to play team basketball, trying to hit the extra man, but some of those lanes are just not there. I mean, that's where inside-outside works. Maybe you got to go back down low, you got to go outside. Something else has got to change here.
Georgie Baranya will have a seat, and now Duran back in for Eastern Florida. 6-point deficit for the Panthers, and now, well, attack from beyond the arc, and it's good. Aaron Horn, welcome back, young man. Lake Worth product. His first bucket since December 12th. He's been out with an injury.
Palm Beach bench, love that shot. That's a big pick-me-up if they can get that today.
Lead cut to 3. Now, will Eastern Florida answer the attempt from Bruton? Nice rebound, Awad inside, will kick it back out. CJ. Yes! The 3 is answered. And Jackson with 8 points and the lead back up to 6, 24-18. Timeout.
Big rebound by Austin here in the first half. Big time rebound. Getting it out to his teammate TJ. They need those shots. When you look at this roster right now, how they've had to make some changes, Jeff, they need guys to step up from the outside and show that they can hit those 3-point shots. Big time play by the point guard. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
C.J. Jackson. See why he was originally committed to George Mason. Just does everything so well for Coach Schulman.
This is a big time shot for Eastern Florida. Ooh, hey, inside, outside. Let's keep it up, CJ. That was a big, big time possession for you.
Charlotte, North Carolina native by way of Montverde Academy here in Florida. Kevin Boyle's nationally ranked side year in and year out. Long shot, swishes through, money, honey. Aaron Horn, back-to-back threes. Welcome back, Cotter. He was leading the team at 16 points per game before his injury. You see why. 3-point contest here. Very active defense now being shown by the Panthers. Gladden outside. Awad for 3. No. It'll be Davis to come away with it.
Yeah, Kareem yelling at the referee. Should have been a push-off.
Kinnett, who was right side all alone. Davis, yes. It was a 2-point bucket. But it was on the line. It's a 1-point game. A feeling we're going to have this back and forth thing going on the entire afternoon.
That sounds exciting. I'm ready. Let's go.
We are past the midway point of the first half. A very deliberate possession here by Eastern Florida. Shot clock down to 7 in low. Gladden will go to the bucket and he'll be fouled. He'll go to the line.
Gladden got bailed out by the referees right there. Nothing was open, getting double teamed, slap on the wrist, going to the free throw line.
Gladden 2 for 2 from the line so far today.
You can see Palm Beach. They're telling Eastern Florida, hey, okay, what are you going to bring to us? What's your offense going to be here with about 8:55 left here in the first half? What do you got for us?
Gladden makes it 3 for 3 from the line. Gladden, a great story. Undefeated in high school. And North Carolina's Class 4A out of Charlotte. 30-0 record in his senior year.
It must have been fun.
In a basketball crazy state like North Carolina. Second shot is true. 4 for 4 from the line. And he's now got 10 points. 3-point lead for Eastern Florida. How long that remains to be seen. It's over the backboard. So Williams-Powell can't connect that time.
Well, we talked about it in the pregame. First game of the season 2 weeks ago between these two teams. 2-point win. Was it 74-72? Kareem got the basket at the buzzer. Probably gonna have the same thing happen today as well.
Checking in now is Keone Wallington. Another local product out of Melbourne, Holy Trinity. Is in trouble, gets bailed out. Durand holds it up. Down to 7 on the shot clock, and it's turned over. So another good defensive possession by Palm Beach. They come the other way, trailing by 3. This is Ellis. Out to Canet, pulls up, shot on the way, and it's money.
He's been quiet, but now he's got 4 points. We cannot let him start getting heated up here in the first half.
1-point contest. Wallington will carry it up the floor. So Bruton not out there. Of course, he needs a rest.
Yes, he does.
Wallington along the baseline. Awad, he'll fire from long range, and he's got it.
And you see Jeremy Schulman and his coaching staff switching up a little, where CJ's now off the ball, and you're getting the freshman getting that ball, getting it to Awad. That was nice.
Good point. 4-point is the differential here with 7.5 minutes to go. Canet. And a tie-up.
Staying with Palm Beach with a possession arrow.
Alternating possession. We'll keep it with Palm Beach. Ivan Canet down low, stutter step shot. He's fouled. The shot will not fall for Jalim Montague.
That's falling asleep on defense, especially they get it under the rim with the inbounds. You got to make sure you don't get guys just sneaking up right under the rim.
Montague, a 76% free throw shooter. And that will dip south a little further. This is the first.
What's interesting about this conference is if you want to win in this conference, you got to be like these two teams, Eastern Florida and Palm Beach. Hockey mentality, constantly people coming in and out. It's like you play for 3 minutes, all right, next 5 guys are going to come in.
1 of 2 for Montague. Here's a little press being deployed by Palm Beach. It's relieved to Awad on the run. Gaines, yes, and 1.
Perfect time for Gaines to get back into the game. Very nice.
First bucket.
2-on-1 fast break. Austin to Gaines. Wasn't sure if he should pass it back, then went for it because you saw Palm Beach try to go for the charge there.
Richard Gaines, freshman out of Louisville. So Coach Schulman said is a future star here. Some time here in this big conference game against Palm Beach. He is a 57% free throw shooter. He'll try to convert the 3-point play here. stays at 5. Kinnett. Back out, a little miscommunication. Williams Powell, very active, draws a foul, and that Gaines is the guilty party. Substitutions continuing to come in at rapid succession.
I hate that foul. I hate that foul, Jeff. I hate it with a passion because you're just bailing out a team who wasn't sure what to do on offense.
6th team foul on Eastern Florida. Titans are in the bonus at the other end, though, and that shot off the mark and tipped back in. And give the assist to C.J. Jackson, I guess. See who will get credit. I'm assuming DJ Clayton.
We're now starting to see why Palm Beach is such a good basketball team with only 2 losses on the season.
That one on the way, and Wallington said the bank is open on Saturday.
Big time basket for the local product.
34-28. Stutter step, kick out is made, and the shot is good. DJ Clayton.
You know, it's funny, hit the shot under the rim, push off. You could have called that on Palm Beach. Refs let it go.
Back to 3, 34-31. Wallington. Jackson, no. Hasn't quite found the range yet. Move, they leave it for Horn. Runs up. Oh, looking for the follow dunk, unable to get it. Austin Awad broke it up. They commit the foul, though. And Williams Powell continuing to cause issues.
He's been active here in the first half. Looked like Austin was going the other way. A little tip there. This is going to go back to Palm Beach.
Kinnett on Wallington, goes to the outside, to the basket, scores.
I have to admit it, Jeff, that's a Division I move right there. Had 2 guys closing on him, still could get the shot off. That was nice.
1-point game. Eastern Florida nursing a single-digit lead. Wallington. Jackson for 3, makes it rain, it will not fall, and Eastern Florida's went cold here recently. Long ball, Kinnett can't handle. And they might have forced it just a bit there on that possession.
Yes, they did. Clayton tried to throw it over to Wickham Road. I don't know what he was doing there, but I'll tell you this, the last, I'd say 3 or 4 possessions for Eastern Florida, just staying with the 3-point shot. Attack the rim. This is your home court. Show them what you got under the basket. You got to go to the rim. You can't just try and get bailed out by these 3-point shots. They're not going to go down every time.
Good home court with a lot of seats filled inside the gym today. Jackson. Able to drive to the basket. This time Baranya back in. Jackson will be fouled. So DJ Clayton, the guilty party. Be a 1-and-1 now for CJ Jackson. 18 foul on Palm Beach. And rattles the first one home. I have a feeling, Mark, that free throws will be very huge in this game as it continues to stay close.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Every single free throw will be big. You're absolutely right.
And both of them are converted by Jackson. Lead back up to 3 for the Titans. Boy, this rotation here being employed by Martin McCann. It's players in, players out. Keeping everybody fresh. Sometimes you worry about the continuity. Nice quick ball movement, whipped around, shot on the way from Clayton, but a foul underneath. And CJ Jackson not inclined to agree with things.
Well, hey, basketball 101, when you have the inside track, you will get that call. And I was going to tell you, before the game, we talked with Coach McCain, and he told you, Jeff, This is the first time in weeks I've had a full roster. It appears he's going to use everyone today.
Horn makes the first. He's got 7 points here. 2 of 2 from beyond the arc. And Martin McCann continuing to sub liberally. There really hasn't been a drop-off from the starters to the bench.
No.
Makes them both. So he's got 8 points. Bit of an offensive struggle here. The lead down to 1, thrown away. It was off of Palm Beach, so we'll stay with the Titans, who really need a bucket here.
The ball was kicked on that possession.
Baranya coming up on 4 minutes to go in our opening half. Nip tuck aptly describes things. Scoop shot, Wallington. You feel his confidence building. He's got 4.
I don't think we drew it up that way, but Isaflora will take it.
Thought about it, passed it up initially, and then took it anyway was Davis. And another foul underneath, bailing things out. Now starting to rack up here.
You're absolutely right. The key will be moving forward. You have to box out. You cannot let this team get second chance possessions on the offensive end.
Here's Williams Powell, and Joseph signed to play at Coastal Carolina. Follows through. He's 3 for 3 from the line. See Coach McCann in his second season as a grad assistant at Lynn University in Boca for a little while. Native of Oneonta, New York.
Coach Shulman is not happy with people under the basket on free throw attempts. He is barking right now.
And the second one, no good. So 38-36. Eastern Florida with the basketball and a slim 2-point lead. In the corner it goes. Gaines to Baranya, double teamed. Clock down to 7. Turnaround shot off the glass and good. No way.
Nice.
Baranya.
Georgie was telling Palm Beach, you are not taking this basketball out of my hand, and watch this.
The Bosnian Express. Long shot, a little 17-footer is true. Joseph Williams Powell.
You know, we've gone about 5 minutes of game action now, where Wallington's been the primary point guard, and CJ's off the ball. And it's been working.
Why not? 4-3. Keone Wallington. Wallington now with 7 points.
Oh, look at this.
Stolen away. CJ Jackson will go to the hole, try to lay it in. He's fouled. Foul committed by DJ Clayton.
CJ right back to the lane. That's probably about 4 or 5 steals here in the first half. I told him, hey man, I need 10 today.
That's right, you did.
I said I need 10, man, just like your jersey number. Look at this, look at this. This is like, look, I gotta say this about Georgie. It's seriously like, you're not taking my food from me, all right? I'm eating this. That's what it looks like on Georgie's face.
It's my plate. The all-you-can-eat jump shot buffet.
We need to do that. We need to go out to lunch with the basketball team, and I got to see Georgie.
Jackson makes them both. Lead all of a sudden up to 7. Canet trying to do something about it. It's off the back iron, no good. Garanya. He with the rebound. Wallington forced that pass, and it's stolen quickly by Canet. Had 6 steals in the last meeting. He has got such quick hands.
I think we're going to break the record for balls kicked in one basketball game. That's what it feels like today.
You know, soccer will be on this campus here in the next couple of months.
You're absolutely right.
OCB, Oklahoma City's USL team, be playing at the Titan Soccer Complex. Little baseline J, no good. Oh. And you can see that CJ Jackson fired up here.
Yeah, Georgie was going to give him the ball. CJ was not ready for it. Turnover by the Titans.
2:05 to go. The lead remains 7. Cadet will inbound. A nice big front line to work with. Nice set play off the window is good for Chantrez Davis. Davis has 6. So you gave him an extra chance and they converted. Wallington crossover, the backup, the push on Canet. They'll go to the line. Wallington leads the team in 83% free throw shooter.
This home crowd, a lot of Melbourne fans, very excited to see number 5 step up for Eastern Florida and make plays. He's been a great contribution here in the first half. They've needed every single minute of his play to have this 5-point lead.
Yeah, Keone, the Space Coast Player of the Year while at Holy Trinity. And rattles home the first. At 8 points, can make it 9 by converting here. And he does, and gives his team a 7-point lead with 1:40 to go. Palm Beach will slow it down. Ellis is running the point, gives it up to Davis. Ellis on Baranya. Taking himself and swatting that out of there after the whistle was Canes. That's called attacking the basketball.
Yeah, you're not joking. You know, and here's the thing, we got, 1:27 left here in the first half, 7-point lead. Don't pat yourself on the back, because if you blink, Palm Beach can take the lead right back. I mean, this is a long basketball game we got here.
Palm Beach keeps cutting it to 2 or even 1, and then Eastern Florida goes on a little run to give themselves a cushion, and then Palm Beach right back. And they're doing it at the foul line now. First one is converted by Gage Ellis, the Greenville, South Carolina freshman. Cracks the scoring column at the foul line, makes them both. 5-point lead, just under 90 seconds to go. Opening half. Top 2 teams in the Southern Conference here on a Saturday afternoon. Wallington still running the show at the point. Drive loud, blow to Baranya. Look what I found, Ma. And lays it in. 8 points for Georgie.
I like Coach Shulman started pounding his chest, pounding his head to his team. Heart and mind, let's go.
It's turned over by Wetherington. CJ Jackson will take it. As Fadden got the rebound. Baseline. Wallington! Blocking foul as well. He'll shoot another. He has been growing ever confident in this one. Keep making shots. And that basket looks big, and Phil, you can do anything. And cannot complete the 3-point play, but Georgie with the rebound. Pull up, Jackson, swish. 2 more for CJ. So the rebounding edge starting to jump up in favor of the Titans here. And there's a turnover, it will come back, 53-42. And a nice little run here to close this half. So with 20 seconds to go, shot clock is off. Eastern Florida and Wallington. The double-digit lead as it stands now. A 10-0 run. Down to 5. Shot on the way off the front iron. 2-1. And that is the half, but a 10-0 run for Eastern Florida to close this first half. They lead at 53-42 at the half. So Eastern Florida will go to the locker room. Have to be happy with the effort they gave here in the latter portions of this first half, but we got a long way to go. But give the hustle. Hustle stats going in favor of the home side as there's a discussion at the scorer's table here. Sorting out possession for half number 2. And to talk about that first half, now the 6th-year head coach of Jeremy Schulman, he is with our Mark Moses.
Coach, 11-point lead at halftime. What are going to be the keys to the second half to get this big conference victory?
Well, first and foremost, we're going to have to guard and rebound better. That's the staples of our program, and we were on and off at times with our guard and rebound. Now, they made shots. They're a fantastic team. They're a reason they're 12th in the country right now, and they made some tough shots, but we've got to do a better job protecting the three-point line. We've got to do a better job giving them no second chance points second half.
All right, good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Mark. So Keone Wallington, a local product, getting the job done in more ways than one as the Titans take an 11-point lead into the locker room. We'll be back to talk about it right after this on WEFS.
The Eastern Florida State College golf team recently held its 2016 Spring Media Day. NJCAA Golf Coach of the Year Jamie Howell discussed the importance of keeping his team focused as they pursue a national championship.
7 national titles in the past 47 years, 7 individual winners, 119 All-Americans. The program speaks for itself. Traditionally, yeah, pressure is more internal than anything else. If you allow the external stuff to determine your pressure, you're going to struggle with that. The other side of that equation is, I say to the guys all the time, my look is my look. If I look serious all the time, that's just me. Am I feeling the pressure any more than somebody else? Well, if I am, I'm surely not going to let anybody know, at least of all my guys. And, the key is handling it. There's no surprises in regard to what's coming. It's just a matter of how we handle what comes our way.
After last year, I would definitely say it's a little bit more of a motivation for some of the sophomores. Coach puts in all the work. He does all the behind-the-scenes action that nobody gets to see, and he definitely deserves a national championship. And it really makes us want to work harder for that goal as a team.
No one on our team likes losing to anybody individually or as a team especially. And walking in there, seeing all the trophies that we've won that Coach Howell has brought home, and it just is a big motivation for us to just go out there and win every event that we can.
I think we just got to take it event by event, don't get ahead of ourselves. Obviously, we're all thinking about nationals, but that's in May. We're in January right now, so I think we just got to think about our next event, which is we got the Titan Winter Invitational start of February, and we're just going to work towards that, and once we finish that, just work towards our next event.
I like to get better. I'm seeing results, year after year. But yeah, I like being in the moment. I like, I guess to feel the pressure. It's something I crave. You gotta live in it to learn it.
We have some competitive players, and everybody wants to play. We've got 8 or 9 kids coming in, and all of them want a spot. Everybody does. You don't want to sit on the sidelines for a national championship team for sure.
But I think the goals are all the same, really. Just prepare, keep poised, and have good discipline on and off the course.
Join veteran sportscaster Jeff Radcliffe as he hosts Eastern Florida State College coaches and student athletes for a closer look inside Titan sports. Produced in partnership with Florida Today, the weekly in-depth program covers the 11 Titan men's and women's sports teams through game footage and coaches' analysis. Get closer to the action Thursday nights at 8 here on WEFS.
This is where we're building the future. This is where we meet the challenge where leaders emerge and careers take flight. This is where you discover new opportunities. Choose to stand where excellence lives, where titans rise. Eastern Florida State College.
Join veteran sportscaster Jeff Radcliffe as he hosts Eastern Florida State College coaches and student athletes for a closer look inside Titan sports. Produced in partnership with Florida Today, the weekly in-depth program covers the 11 Titan men's and women's sports teams through game footage and coaches' analysis. Get closer to the action Thursday nights at 8 here on WEFS.
This is where we're building the future, where you discover new opportunities and careers take flight. Choose to stand where excellence lives, where titans rise. Eastern Florida State College.
It's an 11-point halftime lead for the Titans against Palm Beach State College here on WEFS TV's coverage of Titan basketball. Jeff Radcliffe alongside Mark Moses of 1560 The Fan. And a little bit of everything in that first half, but the Titans did, in fact, rise to the occasion in the latter portions of that first half. About a 10-0 run to close the proceedings, and I'm sure if you're Mark McCann, you weren't happy with the rebounding there, but if on the other side, you're doing what needs to be done if you're head coach Jeremy Schulman. Yeah,
you're absolutely right. I'll tell you, the guard play's really been the key for Eastern Florida. Wallington, CJ getting plays. But here, let's look at some of these highlights. Gladden down low, man's game, getting that. And then in transition as well, States with a shot, three-point play. That was pretty. And then still down low, I'll take it. Getting down low, getting those baskets. Now look at this. Look at this right here. This is CJ. This is pretty. I will take that. Thank you. Off the glass, pretty. And yeah, CJ's been a huge part of this offense here in the first half. Oh man, that's a tough shot, and he can hit it from downtown. And then Georgie, my main man, with the block. Then they go back the other way. And this, down, down, up, off the glass. Oh yeah.
And Wallington, how about the dish?
Yeah, he's been very big. What, over 10 points in this first half so far for Wallington? Yes. And then you look at Palm Beach, they're hitting from the outside. Horn has been key. He's got about 8 points or so, and he's been one of those guys carrying Palm Beach. And we got to give credit to their guy down low as well, Williams Powell. He's also been big energy minutes for Palm Beach, and you'll see some of this down low. I mean, right here, off the glass, going in, he's been key. I know, like you're saying, 11-point lead, but we still have a ball game. These are the two top teams in the conference, and we're going to see what happens in the second half.
See Kennett there, two of his just 6 points. We expected him to maybe be the leading the team in scoring, but that's not the case. Williams Powell off the bench with 11, and Clayton and Horn with 8 apiece for the Panthers. On the other side for Eastern Florida, you see Georgie right there, Baranya with 8. B.J. Gladden, really hot start, had 10 points in that first half. Wallington off the bench, he has 11, and C.J. Jackson leading the way with 14 for Eastern Florida State College.
You know, it's also awesome. Great crowd today. Really good crowd for Eastern Florida. A lot of local kids here watching Eastern Florida try to get a huge conference win today. This has been a good crowd. Let's have a good second half for them.
It certainly is that. Everybody checking the other scores of the Southern Conference, I'm sure, right now. Of course, this is the one to watch today. As you see, Joanne Duran. Warm-ups continue here for half number 2.
And you'll see the second half of this game is going to be like what you always say. Hit your free throws. Let's play team basketball. Let's hit some shots. I really like this Wallington with the ball in his hand, CJ off. Let's see what these two guys can do from the perimeter moving forward. It's going to be a great second half.
Well, so glad you're with us here on WEFS TV. You can remember you can check out all the Titans live game action at team1sports.com/EFSC. You can also watch archived versions of all of Eastern Florida's broadcast sports, including men's and women's soccer, men's and women's basketball, baseball, and volleyball as well. All of that action available team1sports.com/EFSC. We'll be back with half number 2 right after this on WEFS. It's the Titans and the Panthers.
The Eastern Florida State College women's tennis team recently held its 2016 Spring Media Day. Coach Jerry Thor's Titans hit the brand new courts this spring, boasting a team of seasoned veterans and talented newcomers looking to make an impact in an extremely competitive region.
I'm really excited for the spring season to begin. The women have worked really hard through the fall. We've had a great tournament schedule. It's really prepared them, and then we hit our off season. With a lot of practice, a lot of time spent in the weight room, really developing fitness, and I'm excited. We have a strong schedule. We play some of the strongest teams in the country right here in our backyard of Florida, and can't wait to get started.
As a captain, I help everyone kind of just get situated, feel comfortable on campus, lead team warm-ups, stretches, help pick out all the things we're going to need for the whole season. I think when I got here, my game was a little bit slower. I wasn't really as aggressive as I am now. My game's definitely matured, so I know how to place balls better, read players better, get that win.
Well, for my goals, definitely to improve my game, to become more aggressive and just more comfortable on the court. And as a team, I feel like we all just want to come together, bond, and sort of improve the program for Eastern Florida State College.
The strength of my tennis game is my backhand, my serve, and my volleys. For example, in doubles, I really like to attack in the net, and my backhand is really powerful, so I use it a lot. Well, I was searching for some colleges, and the best option for me was Eastern Florida State College, and I really liked it. I really liked the place. And the level in tennis in Florida is really good, so I wanted to come here to Florida.
Check the website for the next home match and come out and support your Titans.
I think with the challenging schedule, I think they're capable of stepping up, meeting those challenges, having competitive matches, and really having an exciting spring season.
I would say that if you decide to come to one of our matches, you would see a high energy, dedication, a great level of tennis, and a lot of passion.
Join veteran sportscaster Jeff Radcliffe as he hosts Eastern Florida State College coaches and student athletes for a closer look inside Titan sports. Produced in partnership with Florida Today, the weekly in-depth program covers the 11 Titan men's and women's sports teams through game footage and coaches' analysis. Get closer to the action Thursday nights at 8 here on WEFS.
Eastern Florida State College. This is where you discover new opportunities, where you pursue your dreams, and careers take flight. Apply now for new bachelor and associate degree programs in business, healthcare, computer technology, and other growing fields. Eastern Florida, where Titans rise. Apply today. This is where we're building the future, where you discover new opportunities and careers take flight. Choose to stand where excellence lives, where Titans rise. Eastern Florida State College.
Join veteran sportscaster Jeff Radcliffe as he hosts Eastern Florida State College coaches and student athletes for a closer look inside Titan sports. Produced in partnership with Florida Today, the weekly in-depth program covers the 11 Titan men's and women's sports teams through game footage and coaches' analysis. Get closer to the action Thursday nights at 8 here on WEFS.
We're back at the Titans field house, 53-42 in favor of Eastern Florida State College over Palm Beach. Jeff Radcliffe, Mark Moses, and our entire WEFS crew ready for second half action. It's inbounded by Eastern Florida. As we switch sides, it will be Gladden to start. As the Titans look to build on the lead, they'll try from three-point range. No good. Big rebound, Gladden, but then lost the handle. Baranya on the floor, loose ball, and it's going to be a tie-up. Alternating possession. It will be Palm Beach basketball.
That might be a preview of what's to come here in the second half. Both teams diving on the floor, wanting the basketball, and the key is getting the victory today. 11-point lead. Let's see what Palm Beach comes out with. Maybe they start shooting from the outside, they start going in. They're going to have something ready for Eastern Florida.
Derek Clayton carried the ball up the floor. Now he switched out to Weatherington. There's his first points of the game. Travis Weatherington, his first three. He had 7 in the last game, so not the guy you want to have heat up.
Yeah, shoots 49% from three-point range. Here in 2015-16, he can hit them.
Here's Brute. Really quiet first half for Brute. Not really see a lot of action, and just had the 2 points, which is not something we're accustomed to.
Well, Bruden, he can score 10, he can score 30. He's kind of a streaky player. Let's see him get heat up, hot here in the second half.
Baranya on that wing. He'll go down to the low block. Nice pass. Feed from Bruton, who gets the assist on Baranya's bucket.
Georgie always knows where he is, always knows to use that glass.
He is sneaky quick and getting loose. How about the spin there by Canet? Step back, jumper on the way. It's an air ball. C.J. Jackson now. 10-point lead for Eastern Florida. Backdoor cut. And travel with the basketball. So Jawan Duran going to be denied his first bucket of the game. Last on 2 feet. There's Canet. 90 seconds into our second half. Nice switch of the basketball. The ball movement, very crisp to start the half. Kick out, shot on the way, yes. Is Clayton, makes it look easy.
It was good defense. Hey, it was good defense, man.
Baranya was going to be denied that time. Little pinball wizard. 55-48. This is Clayton. Rebound by Reyes, who now with that energy, he was in some early foul trouble with 2 fouls. You can see he's a physical specimen. And put that ball up.
That was a nice offensive rebound and put back in by Reyes.
First bucket of the game. That quickly, Awad's off the bench and nearly rolls to the backboard. 5-point lead. It was 11 at half. So very fast start, and walking with the basketball was B.J. Gladden. So a little sloppiness here, allowing Palm Beach to get back in.
Travel call on 2 of the last 3 possessions for Eastern Florida. And here's the thing, Palm Beach looks motivated coming out of halftime. They are ready.
On an 8-2 run here. Open the second half. Reyes started by Awad, shot on the way, contested, pulled down by Gladden. He's got the rebound.
Big man rebound by Gladden.
Bruton. They cut him off at the pass, if you will. Awad. Oh, request permission for a flyby. 3 for Awad. And Austin now with 8 points. Straight out of Top Gun. Reyes. Canet all by himself, and he makes him pay with the three-pointer. He's got 9. So that answers the Awad three-pointer on the other end. Lead is 5.
CJ just gave a look to Gladden like, there's not much we can do there. They're going to hit that shot. We got to play better defense.
CJ Jackson, Austin Awad, now Kareem Bruton. Baseline, Jackson, Gladden, foul. And his head is itchy.
Was it the elbow to the top of the head? That's what it looked like there.
Yeah. He's got an itch he can't scratch. Gladden will go to the line. BJ, a 60% free throw shooter.
See, at home, it doesn't look that bad, but trust me, it's bad.
Extend the lead is missed. Baranya and Gaines set to check in. Gaines is in. So Baranya will have a seat.
And you know, here's the thing. You come into this game 17-2, 17-3. Those are your 2 records of these basketball teams. This is exactly where we should be. Close, exciting basketball. 6-point lead for the Titans.
Gaines makes 1 of 2. Lion 3 is good. Travis Weatherington's got 3s in this second half, 2 of them. He's got 6 points.
Heating up, Jeff.
He and Horn, watch out. And all of a sudden the lead down to 3. To answer, yes. CJ Jackson will not let it get any closer.
No, when you look up rainbow in the dictionary, that's CJ's shot. That is up there forever.
First points of the second half. He's up to 17 on the game. Well, again, Reyes has been the go-to guy down low. Flip it back out, top of the key, 3 off the mark, rebound Jackson. And CJ will handle, crosses over. Awad, long NBA range 3 off the front iron. Chased down and will not be able to keep it in is Richard Gaines.
Awad is so quick with the release. He's just used to guys being in his face.
And there was nobody on him that time.
Yeah, you could breathe, take a second.
We'll have a quick rest here. 62-56 our score.
And you've seen in this game so far, Palm Beach has really made an effort to shut down Kareem. That's why we got to mix it up a little here in the second half. And they're going back to the freshman Wallington.
Samus Reyes baseline shot, foul, and he'll go to the line. Reyes, freshman out of Santiago, Chile. 12 points, 9 rebounds against the Titans in that last meeting. Did play high school basketball at North Broward Prep right down the road from Palm Beach State.
You could tell Coach McCann must have talked to Reyes at halftime. Hey, you have got to become a part of this basketball game.
And this is the free throw, and fans starting to get active in this one too. Reyes, a 59% free throw shooter. Studies up, lets it fly, and swishes it through. He's got 3. 62-57.
And Jeff, you saw this in the first half. Made the transition to Wallington with the ball in his hand, CJ off the ball, and that's how they got that 11-point lead. Let's see what he can do here.
Wallington with all sorts of skips in him and draws the foul. The mad crossover skills of Keone Wallington.
Now they list Mr. Wallington at 5'10", but we're not sure about that. We'll give it to him. But this is the key.
6'1".
Yeah. With a shorter player, it is hard. They're lower to the ground. I know you're not the tallest guy, but you can get leverage.
Nice ball into Jackson. It's off the mark. And Weatherington make that. Horn had the rebound. Got to watch on the offensive end. Alley-oop. And look out below. Sean Trez Davis with the finish. Got to say that was pretty.
How about we don't show that as a replay? How about that? We make a rule right now.
62-59. Wallington kicks it back out. It's intercepted. Coming the other way with it. Horn will lay it up, and he's fouled at the same time. Chance for a three-point play, and we could have a tie ball game here.
Oh, so we are going to the alley-oop, huh? All right, fine. This was pretty, Jeff. Look at this. We're coming up. We're coming down.
And the Panthers are fired up as timeout has been called by Jeremy Schulman before the free throw here. So as it stands, a one-point game.
Well, you have to call timeout. You had an 11-point lead at halftime. We're now almost 6 minutes here into the second half. And Palm Beach is flat out beating you on both sides of the court. All that Eastern Florida's done is hit a couple three-pointers. That's it. And you see they're going outside than inside. And look at this. If they're that open, they got shooters, they're going to hit it. These are pretty outside shooting by Palm Beach. This is tough to watch, but we're going to have to watch it.
Hey, give them their due.
I understand.
Titans were going to have to earn it this afternoon. We knew that coming in. Nothing has changed. 14 minutes. We're so accustomed, though, to talking up a tough matchup, and then they put it to bed either earlier in the game or run away from it and hide in the second half. May not be the case today. They'll have to go the distance this afternoon.
And those type of dunks, Allie, that, I'm telling you, the guy who gets it is energized, but as a team, everyone, let's go. The minute you sit, everyone on the team says the same thing. Let's go. Let's get the upset today.
And on the other side, there's certainly a confidence effect, too, when that happens to you. And the jacket is now off. Uh-oh. Took a while, but it is now official. As Horn will look to complete the three-point play here. And we're going to have a discussion between the two coaches and one of our referees. And our referee crew, Alvin McClinton, Wilson DeVell, and Carson Howalt. They are presiding over the festivities today. See if we can listen in. So it's a timeout discrepancy at the moment.
This is a big game today. If I haven't said that already for 500 times so far in our telecast, this is a one-point lead, 14-01 here in the second half. This is going to be bragging rights moving forward. We have a lot of basketball games left in the conference, and you look, one team is 3-2, the other one is 5-0. And we're still calling timeouts?
All right, so the timeout.
We had a timeout.
And now there's going to be another one. So I'm not, maybe the discrepancy was who called the timeout and who was in charge too.
I mean, we had the bucket and the foul. Then we had, I can't believe we're doing this, but we had the bucket and then the foul. Then a timeout was called. Both coaches had to come to center court, discuss who called it, and now we have another timeout. So we still have a one-point lead. That's what I can tell you right now.
Common denominator, Mark. Well, students at Eastern Florida State College can take courses on any of the 4 campuses in Titusville, Cocoa, Palm Bay, here in Melbourne, or even online. Among the many benefits are small class sizes and personalized instruction from outstanding faculty that are committed to helping students reach their goals. To learn more, visit easternflorida.edu and become a Titan today. Horn will try to tie the game here from the free throw line. He is a 68% free throw shooter. Starting to get loud at the Titan Fieldhouse as they sense that this is not going to be an easily won game. Over the back foul. Or at the very minimum, out of bounds. And now Stern talking to the bench of Palm Beach. So they will not tie the game on that play with 14 minutes to go. 62-61. That's been the story really the last 20 minutes of gameplay, is that Eastern Florida would get a little cushion. Palm Beach would fight back within 1 or 2 and can never quite close the gap. There's a chance for Eastern Florida pull back in front, and they'll do so by 3 now, as the 2 is good for Gladden.
Huge bucket off an almost turnover. Huge by BJ. Tight seat of that basket.
BJ's first bucket of the second half. He's got 12 points. Ellis, top of the key. Davis, 3 on the way. It's an air ball. Rebound Gladden. Here come the Titans. Into the corner. CJ Jackson, no. Another big rebound. Shots being chucked up. Clayton. He will drive. He'll be fouled.
Does that count, or is it on the floor? Counting the basket.
So give 2 to Clayton. And he will go to the line. Convert it to 3 and a tie game if he can make it. Clayton 55% from the line, and that one is true. Rattles home. We are tied at 64.
Both teams are doing a little whatever you can do, I can do better.
Bye-bye birdie, baby. 64 all. Gladden take the space afforded to him. Go to the line, a block and foul. He'll shoot another. Gladden wouldn't be denied that time.
24 for the Titans. 2 straight baskets. Big man on campus type baskets.
The BMOC.
Man, when you talk, like when you look at the draft and you go length, what he has? Long arms on BJ getting his shot up. If you're Palm Beach moving forward, you have got to foul him harder than that, or he's going to keep getting that shot up.
Gladden back to the line. 60% shooter from going into the contest. Perfect 4 for 4 from the line tonight, and make it 5 for 5. So a 3-point lead for Eastern Florida after it was tied 64 all. Connect. Clayton, shot on the way, rattles out. Awad the rebound.
Nice rebound.
Chance for a run, perhaps, we'll see. Jackson will back it out. Set everybody in motion. Jackson. Now to Gladden. It's been a spark plug here in the second half. Awad for a 3 off the front iron. No Baranya. Rebound will reset. Fresh shot clock. Awad again, this time is short. Foul on Austin. Will come the other way. Team foul number 5 on Eastern Florida.
Austin had 2 good looks, just couldn't put it down. That's why you saw him slap his hands. He's just angry. He knows he can hit that shot.
Ivan Kinnett, Grandview Prep grad. Headed off to Stephen Austin afterwards. So a little forearm shiver by Georgie. Off the inbounds, team foul number 6 on Eastern Florida, and that got the natives somewhat restless. Juan Duran now off the bench, likely to spell the big Bosnian. Kinnett, works it around, leaves it, shot, dunk is missed by Reyes back, and now Jackson's going to be fouled from behind. Williams Powell got him. Team foul 5. Now we'll clean up the moisture that has accumulated on the court to our right.
Austin's going to go to the bench. I know we're going to check out this dunk here, even though it's not a dunk.
Saying it ain't so.
Saying it's close. Hey, this guy's got some ups, but no points for you.
He bailed at the last second.
Hey, Austin went to the bench. He
That's
is tired trying to take on Reyes. So, what was it? Gaines came back into the game. Or no,
Yes.
correction.
Well, it was Duran that just checked in and promptly turns it over.
I apologize. Now Gaines is coming into the game.
So Richard Gaines, the freshman out of Louisville. Coach Schulman says, still green, learning the college game, but when he does, look out, brother. 67-64, the lead is 3. Chantrez Davis, no. Over the back is going to be the call on Samus Reyes. And that should be at least third personal on Reyes.
No, I believe on Eastern Florida.
Oh, no kidding.
Is that 7 now? Team fouls?
It would be.
Look, we're at 11:04 here in the second half.
Yeah, we're going to be having a lot of free throws.
Yes, we are.
All the way back out to Clayton again. Lead still 3. Little stutter step. Canet turned over. Baranya on the run they come. Gaines will pull it up and give it up. CJ Jackson, a little flyby, and it's a little flat. This has not been an easy game for either team. And bam, it goes home. Gage Ellis, 3-pointer.
Coming off the bench, hitting a big shot for Palm Beach.
His first field goal. He had 2 points at the half, both on free throws. So you're getting the threes from the unlikely source. Tied at 67.
First tie since 0-0, I believe.
I think we had it at 64, didn't we? I think it's just the third tie, though.
Yeah.
You're right. And turned over. And shaking his head as Martin McCann, former 4-year letterman at Hartwick College up in New York. Now a member of the Sun Belt. If you can figure that one out, please send me an email. How Hartwick College is in the Sun Belt Conference, but it is in northern New York. I'm sure they would love to have some sun up there this time of year.
Yeah, you're not joking.
67 all.
Glennon's getting a breather. He played his heart out here. First 10 minutes of the second half.
Inside Gaines, got it. Gaines with the deuce. He's got 5. 2-point lead for the home side. Ellis, Chantrez Davis. Foul down low on Gaines. That will definitely now be team foul 7. So that should be the 1-and-1 if that is in fact the case. It is.
This game is so tense. Like you're saying, 2-point lead, 9:27 mark. The minute they hear a whistle, both teams, everyone's looking at the ref. Like, is it on us? Is it on them? What's going to happen exactly?
Reyes was the one fouled. He'll go to the line. Again, a 59% free throw shooter. 1 of 2 on his last trip. First one is off the mark. Missed the front end, and then an over the back to compound things on Canet. And that will be team foul number 6 on Palm Beach.
Talk about raising banners, you know, winning big games. These are the type of games. 2-point lead, 9:15 left here in the second half. Let's see who's going to step up and take this game.
Perhaps CJ Jackson. Oh, down low. Gaines with the flush. Boom. Great look. CJ Jackson.
The pass was fantastic.
Quick 4-0 run Crowd getting amped up here now. Just over 8.5 minutes to play. Calling for it, Cadet, he'll have it. Shot on the way is nothing but nylon for DJ Clayton.
Big answer by Palm Beach. 1 point game now. Huge three-point shot from the side.
71-70. This one living up to its billing. Awad thought about it. He'll go to the line, go to the lane, excuse me, pass up the shot. Into the corner, CJ Jackson all day. And that threw off his momentum. Nice rebound back to Baranya, and the underhand scoop won't fall. Baranya, loose ball. Who wants it? Eastern Florida eventually comes away. Austin Awad, he's got it, three-pointer. What a
20
sequence.
That 20 seconds is probably my favorite moment of the season so far. Give credit to Georgie taking his body and getting that ball for Eastern Florida. That was huge.
Technically turned it over, but loose ball came back out. Awad finished off the play, his third three of the game. Answering. Yikes. Clayton is on fire.
He gave the smile
his
like.
fifth three.
He gave the smile, man. Here we go.
Amped up, geeked up, call what you want. It's a 1 point game, 7 minutes to go, 74-73. Boy, Derek Clayton, the sophomore out of Castro Valley, California. And now CJ Jackson scored the bucket, but pulls up lame on the other end. It's turned over, and may want to slow this down. CJ appears to be okay, might have been a cramp. 3 point and a timeout. The lead is, I think Jeremy saw CJ Jackson limping a little bit and wants to slow it down.
Yeah, CJ with the limping of his leg, and then Austin pointing at his chest as well. This is a physical game. I don't blame these guys for needing a breather.
Well, our producer Brian Foster says, hey, we're going to see now the array of action. As here it comes, as of course Darren DePatri running the replay. And we've got lots to show you here.
Now the bunny missed by Georgie,
Well,
but
boy, did he make up for it.
Well, he tried to hit it off
him
his
in
leg.
the heel. Like the Greek got Achilles.
Look at this.
Oh. It was definitely worth seeing it twice. Very nice.
Team basketball. That's what that was right there. 3 point lead for the Titans.
A little scrappy do in the Eastern Florida State College Titans here. Look, both of these teams leaving it all out there. They know what's on the line, especially if you're Palm Beach. You've got 2 losses this season, and in that column, both of them have come in conference. You can't afford to go 3 down in conference to Eastern Florida with them being unbeaten. It will virtually put them in the driver's seat and a mile ahead, or at least a lap ahead. Into crunch time here, under 7 minutes to go. Bruton back in there, leaving it off the hands of Gaines. And he's frustrated with himself, but it will stay with Eastern Florida here.
9 seconds on the shot clock.
All the way back out, Richard Gaines. 6'5", crosses over, he'll take it himself. Shot up, and good! He'll shoot another.
Hey man, great play by 22. Understood the clock, knew where to go, went up, used the glass. You know this was Eastern Florida's players. They understand the Titan Fieldhouse. They understand the backboard. Huge play by Gaines.
Gaines 57% from the line and misses that one. Still now, Gaines with 7 points this half. He's got 9 for the game. So been a key player in the second half for Coach Schulman. Turned over, Baranya again off his heel.
He'll take it.
Kareem Bruton, hero in the last meeting between these two. He's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line. And this is one of the guys you wouldn't mind there, a 72% free throw shooter. Second on the team, only to Wallington. 6-0 run right now.
And Jeff, they weren't easy.
Oh, no.
These were some tough 6-0 run type baskets.
So make that a 4-0 run. My math is incorrect. It's down low. Now that will stop that. Nice feed inside. Davis with the finish. Chantrez Davis out with 10 points. 5:45 on a turning clock here in the second half. CJ Jackson to Baranya. He'll go into motion. Gladden. Gaines thinks about the three, makes it rain off the front iron. Tired legs there, and a heads-up play by Kareem Bruton to keep possession.
Well, a three-point game like you're saying, and what's really key here in the second half, it hasn't just been one guy, it's multiple guys. Georgie, BJ, Gaines, Glenn. Everyone's stepping up, making plays for this basketball team.
Inbound to Baranya. Meanwhile, Joseph Williams-Powell, the future Chanticleer from Coastal Carolina, has checked in. Mr. Energy, and Gaines with the athleticism going to the hoop. He'll draw the foul.
Gaines was ready for the dunk. Didn't know where he was on the court. Gaines got some ups. Look at this. Hang time. Man. Now we got to hit these free throws.
We talked about it in the first half. Certainly be key down the stretch here. And that one swishes through. Perfect backspin on that one for the Louisville native. Freshman. Coach called him a big-time athlete. And how? That one's an air ball
violation. You notice this also with Palm Beach Panthers, where the first 5 minutes of the second half, a lot of three-point attempts. Now they've gone away. Let's see if they'll go back to Horn and some of the other players to see if they'll start jacking them up.
Ivan Canet down low on the baseline. Davis, Chantrez makes that look easy. Their set plays have been fantastic.
Yes.
2-point game, 79-77. Davis with 6 this half, 12 for the game for the Panthers. Bruton. Could he heat up? Contested shot, he's fouled. DJ Clayton, the guilty party. And now Titans in the double bonus here. So 2 shots upcoming. And in the act of shooting regardless. And Bruton has his, get this, 3rd point of the game. Unofficially.
Yeah, he usually scores in double figures for the Titans, but Palm Beach has done a good job shutting him down today.
Gaines with the big rebound. The putback will not go. Baranya, though, money in the bank. Clean up on aisle 32. Under 5 to go. Lead back up to 5. Spin move, Canet, a little too strong. Williams-Powell turned over. And now the frustrating face is being shown by Mark McCann. Former intern in the marketing department of the New Jersey Nets. He's seen a lot of basketball, many places, many different levels. His team is down by 5. Under 4 to go. On the way, CJ Jackson, that's off the mark. Tired legs, perhaps.
That's exactly a great way of looking at it, Jeff. Both these teams look a little tired.
That one jacked up, off the mark again, and saved in bounds. Jackson limping a bit. Nice job by Gladden to keep it alive. Nice time to slow it down. Bruton does just that. Under 3.5 to go. Jackson will drive, kick it out. Bruton. 4 on the shot clock. Gaines. Make that Bruton rattles out. Rebound controlled by Weatherington.
Man, halfway down to that three-pointer.
Oh, how about the turnover there? Look out, Kareem Bruton, no! Just slipped out of his hands at the last second.
CJ's in a lot of pain.
And he will mosey on over to the bench. Checked out. And we've got a timeout in the process.
Here's the thing, Jeff. 5-point lead, 2:53 left here in the second half. You got to be smarter than this with the basketball. Just take the layup. It's okay. You don't have to make top 10 every night on national TV. Just take the layup, take the win. He just didn't bring the basketball with him. He had the hops. He knew where to go. Ball just didn't go with him. You got to play smarter than that. Just go for the easy layup, take a 7-point lead.
As it stands, 82-77.
Very impressed with both teams. They've both shown up today wanting this victory in conference, wanting bragging rights. This is anyone's game, 2:53. You know, Eastern Florida, if you're watching home, it feels like, okay, well, they got the lead. This is anyone's ball game with less than 3 minutes to go.
Not with the way Palm Beach can shoot the rock from beyond the arc. A great equalizer.
Especially the guy with the ball, Clayton. He can hit it from outside.
Eric Clayton. Now Ivan Cadet, and it's turned over. So an inopportune time for that.
Palm Beach looks a little confused why they don't have the basketball right now.
CJ Jackson. Now Gladden, Baranya, that is just too easy. And Georgie has 6 this half, 14 for the game. 84-77. Coming up on 2 minutes to go. That three-pointer off the mark. And cursing under his breath was Chantrez Davis. Thought that was down. Bruton into a brick wall. Baranya, what do I do? Give it back? Patty cake, Baker's man. Play some defense as fast as you can. 84-77, under 2 to go. Shot is an air ball, rebound is good. And a timeout as Davis gets the hard-earned bucket.
Palm Beach only down 5 points. I'm a little confused by their offense here last couple minutes. It looks like they've gone away from their game. Very nice the first 10 minutes of this half. Now it's like they're just kind of, maybe they run out of gas a little, Jeff. It's a little weird with how they've been playing here. Still in the game, but I expected more from their outside shooting. They really haven't done it much.
As you know, the legs, first things to go. That's
good point.
That's where the accuracy and the power really comes from on a long shot. I see that so often. That's what separates the good ones from the great ones. And boy, you look at the concern here. This is a game that is hanging in the balance, though.
Yes, it is. And I know we talk about it all the time, but Georgie Baranya, 32 for the Titans. The ball is somehow always coming to him. I know usually we do a telecast, the ball jumps at me for some reason, but Georgie, seriously, constantly, balls in his hand, knows what to do. There are some things he can do on the court you just can't teach to some players. Where to be on the court, how to get it into that rim. Georgie's been great tonight. What'd you say, 16 tonight for the Titans?
So far. Actually 14 right
14.
now. But that's 12 better than he had against his team last time.
Hey, he's been big.
And at the half, he had just 1 personal foul. I haven't seen the book, see where he's at right now, but obviously not in foul trouble is a big deal. 90 seconds to go. CJ Jackson. Long ball to Bruton. How about that little spin? A little up and under, no, and Gladden will be fouled on the rebound.
Big rebound. Hey, 1:19 left here in the second half. We're probably going to have free throws down the stretch. Huge rebound by 24. That was huge.
Reyes, the guilty party on the foul. Gladden back to the line. And he has been perfect from the stripe. Now 6 for 6. So tough as nails. The man from Charlotte. And spoke too soon. So his first free throw miss. Lead is 6. About 1:10 to go. DJ Clayton high in the air. A foul going to be on Bruton. And he'll back off. A little underneath push, the ruling. So again, this is a 1-and-1. Very important for Palm Beach to make the first free throw here, said Captain Obvious.
I'm with Kareem. I'm completely confused by the foul. I do not understand. Maybe I have to go to ref school, but they're going back to the free throw line.
Perhaps Jeremy Schulman will pay for your tuition. First free throw up and good for DJ Clayton. Clayton has really turned it on in the second half. 15 in the second half, make it 16.
Here we go.
Just about a minute to go. 24 points for Derek DJ Clayton. Will take the air out of the game here. A 4-point lead. CJ Jackson wanting a foul. Bruton up and under. And a push. So another foul on Reyes. Hands on hips. Not inclined to degrees. So my hands were on the air.
What I'm really impressed with the Titans in this basketball game is when you look at B.J. Gladden, I'd say, if you look at some of else guys of this team, Juan Duran, just some of the guys down low, Richard Gaines, those three guys, the minute they see a ball go up, attack the basket on the offensive rim, and they've been there ready to get a rebound. I've been very impressed with those guys.
43.8. 4-point lead. Be extended to 5 or 6 with a couple of free throws here. For Bruton, sitting on, get this, 3 points. He had 25 against this team. And that buzzer beater. The last time out. And Bruton makes the first. Georgie will have a seat. Gaines has really injected some energy in this team back out there. And Kareem is true. He's got 5. 41 seconds to go. Kinnett, the ball will be in his hands somewhat. Everybody wants to travel or at least a double dribble. It did not happen. Kinnett, contested shot thrown up there. It's garbage. And now underneath. They're holding an elbow. And some confusion as well as Gladden underneath.
This was extremely physical. Ugly three-point shot put up. And then just two guys falling on each other.
That was like a Tim Tebow jump touchdown pass.
Yeah, you're not joking.
Kinnett. Did not get completed for the touchdown, however.
Jeff, anyone who says basketball is not a physical sport, just watch that replay again of two guys battling for the basketball, falling on each other. That was physical.
Who said this game wasn't physical? I want to know. So that person needs to go to school. 87-81. So free throws virtually a must here with 27.4. Chantrez Davis to inch closer here. First one is good, so we'll earn another. Davis with 9.5, 15 for the game.
This is a big free throw for Palm Beach.
Expect them to go to press right after this. He makes them both. So 16 points now for Davis. 10 of them here in this half. Here comes the press. 27 seconds to go. Baranya will leave it, and a reach-in foul is going to be committed by Aaron Horn. So you got some of your three-point strikers set to check in. Horn's out there right now. Weatherington. Decision there, but still bailed out by the foul. Gladden will go to the line, but again the clock is stopped, so Palm Beach will take it. BJ Gladden now has missed 2 straight free throws. They're going 6 of 6 to start the game. Lead is just a 2-possession game right now. Will remain that whether he makes his free throw or not. And he misses it. Big rebound, and it's Kennett. 4-point game. Left to the back. 3 on the way is good. Travis Weatherington. And it's a 1-point game. 3 3-pointers for Weatherington this half, none bigger than that one.
Yeah, he's been quiet a little compared to what he usually is in conference play. Huge shot, kind of a gamble there for Palm Beach going for it. They got it. 1-point game, man. They will not go away. That you got to give credit to Palm Beach, Jeff. They keep coming at you. This is going to be a 40-minute game. We're going to have a 40-minute game today.
Perhaps more.
Well, let's see.
Had to say it. It's certainly a possibility here.
You're Eastern Florida. All right, here's the thing. Off the timeout, you're going to have to go full court. Would you foul? Yes, if you're Palm Beach. Foul. Make them go back to the free throw line. It might be BJ. It might be Georgie. You have got to get your free throws because all the momentum's on Palm Beach side right now. Free throws, free throws, free throws. Hit these down the stretch.
We said that early in the game. How big, and then BJ just missing those 2, and now could have put your team well in front. Now a huge inbounds play here. All being set up by Martin McCann. Palm Beach, victims of a buzzer beater on their home floor 3 weeks ago. Oh, and a little tug of the jersey. That will take care of things. Now is that going to be a flagrant? No, just a garden variety foul. As he tried to take his pants off.
Yeah, you know, look.
Check the Sansabelt waistband. That's the argument right here.
Well, only about a second went off, barely a second went off the clock. So this will be big for Jackson to hit these free throws. But yeah, they're still talking about this play.
CJ 75% from the line.
Well, when you look at a flagrant 1 or 2, was there an intent to harm the other player?
No.
Not really.
Certainly an intent to foul. Unlike that NBA game the other night. What was it, 4 fouls and a couple of seconds game action, and just a barely used a little touch. Just horrible. It's not real basketball, but I digress. So a 1-point game, 14.8 on the clock. Eastern Florida's undefeated record in conference on the line here.
Here's the replay off the full court press. Just get him the ball, and it's nothing that bad. You'll laugh about it in about 5 years, but not right now. Some big free throws for the Titans.
CJ was too big for his britches.
You've been waiting all game to use that one.
CJ's first free throw clanks off the back iron. This is getting more interesting by each passing second. All the shooters going to be, and the second one is good by Jackson.
Here we go, man.
12 seconds. Canet will go. Shot no good. Rebound. 5 seconds. Now to three. Baranya's got it. He's fouled with 3 seconds. And at the very minimum, he'll go to the line. So a couple of chances there for the Panthers.
If you can throw Georgie to the ground, that's Iron Man competition right there. That's amazing.
That's pulling a semi-truck or flipping tractor tires, you're saying.
Palm Beach is killing themselves. They had...
And now a technical foul on the bench and Martin McCann, and that will make it that much more difficult. They're down by 2.
They had 2 point-blank shots off the backboard. Oh, 3.
2. Oh. And Baranya hugs the ball and then thrown down by Canet. Well, this is the second of 3 meetings this year. Look forward to the next one and circle my calendar right now.
Yeah, 2-point win by Eastern Florida in the first one. We got a 2-point
February
lead.
6th, Saturday on the road in Lake Worth. Get your tickets now. High entertainment value for the dollar.
We got 3 seconds left. Eastern Florida. So here, hey. So technical, so 1 free throw, and then should have the ball for the free throws.
Right now, 1 possession game. Baranya will shoot 59% from the line this year. Not over yet, not looking good for the visitors. But the free throws have not been crisp, to say the least, for the Titans here down the stretch. So actually, the technical will be taken by C.J. Jackson.
Yeah, any player can take it, but then the free throws after that will be by...
And he misses it. So C.J. went up there with authority, and that's 4 straight misses. And he closes it, making 1 of 2. So it's a 3-point lead, 89-86. 3 seconds to play now. Baronia. Some big ones himself. And like a man, says, give me that. First free throw of the game. And he will make 1 of 2. So, 2 possession game though, 90-86. Is there anything in the playbook if you're Palm Beach State now?
Think if you're Palm Beach, tie game, 1-point lead. They're right there, 1 possession game with less than a minute to go. And then they get a technical with 3 seconds to go. They killed themselves down the stretch. If you're Eastern Florida, just play defense, end this game, and get one of your biggest victories here so far here in 2016.
Good time had by all here at the Titan Fieldhouse.
And you were saying they have 1 more game to play in February. It'll probably be, yeah, it'll be a 1 possession game again. These teams are so close talent-wise.
But this will be the 3rd loss in that conference column. As Palm Beach, as it stands now, will drop to 3-3 in the Southern Conference. And that's it. Time winds down. And the final score, Eastern Florida State College 90, Palm Beach 86. We'll come back to wrap things up, put a bow tie on the 6th conference win for the Titans. They take it by 4 over the Panthers.
Join veteran sportscaster Jeff Radcliffe as he hosts Eastern Florida State College coaches and student athletes for a closer look inside Titan sports. Produced in partnership with Florida Today, the weekly in-depth program covers the 11 Titan men's and women's sports teams through game footage and coaches' analysis. Get closer to the action Thursday nights at 8 here on WEFS.
This is where we're building the future. This is where we meet the challenge, where leaders emerge and careers take flight. This is where you discover new opportunities. Choose to stand where excellence lives, where Titans rise. Eastern Florida State College.
$90-86. It's an Eastern Florida State College winner here on a Saturday afternoon at the Titan Fieldhouse as they knock off Southern Conference rival Palm Beach State in a very ballyhooed affair, if you want to call it that. A very hard-fought battle, and in the end, it was really some coming unglued, some mistakes by Palm Beach State that really cost them the game late as they really worked hard to battle and keep in it in the second half.
Yeah, great point indeed. Huge win for Eastern Florida. They improved to 18-3 and 6-0 now here in conference. This is their most impressive win, their best grinder win. This is like, RPI. This is huge for them. And we're going to go some of the highlights here for the postgame. Georgie getting down low to Gladden, who was key. He was key in this game. And I know Coach is going to come up here in a second, but I love team win, great win for Eastern Florida.
Hoagies and grinders win, if you want to call it that. It was great defense. You see the steal there by C.J. Jackson. And C.J., another big game. As that shot goes through, we're joined by the head coach, Jeremy Schulman. And a lot to be proud of as the guys showed hard against a very, very good team. A team that's hard to believe in Palm Beach State that is now 3-3 in conference play with the way they play you guys and how tough as nails they can be. But you're able to get it done in the end.
Well, first and foremost, that shows that we're in the best conference in the country. I mean, it's unbelievable how good our Southern Conference is. All the teams, all the coaches, it's unbelievable. They're the 12th best team in the country for a reason. I mean, they are so dang good. Coach McCann does a great job with them. They got great players that can shoot the lights out. They're an outstanding team. So for our guys to rise up to the occasion multiple times throughout the game and find a way to win this one, I'm just so proud of these guys. I mean, we've got a special group of kids.
You had an 11-point lead at the half. I'm sure in the locker room the talk was, hey, this isn't over. These guys are going to come at us tooth and nail, and they certainly did just that.
That's something I'm going to have to look at myself in the mirror. I've got to do a better job because we didn't come out ready. I knew it, that they were going to come ready to go, and whatever I did in the locker room was not good enough. And so we'll make adjustments on that, because we can't come out of the second half out of the locker room like that. So we'll be better on that.
Talking about just some of the individual performances here, C.J. Jackson leads the way, 18 points. He continues to get it done. A guy handling the basketball but playing defense. He's kind of like the knight in shining armor right now.
Well, Jeff, I'm telling you, I think I've got the best point guard in the country. I mean, CJ's just, he's a special person. He's a special player. I think I've got the best point guard in the country. And, he just keeps making plays. We're glad he's on our side.
Gladden stands out for you, too, I'd imagine. I mean, he's been a warrior.
Oh, BJ's just, he's a captain for a reason. He's played Division I basketball, everything. And it's not just the great offensive plays he makes, not just the rebound. His rotations on defense, his gaps on defense, his on-the-ball defense. I mean, he was outstanding yet again.
Congratulations, 6-0 in conference. I'm sure you're certainly happy about that, Jeremy Schulman.
I am, absolutely.
We'll see you.
Thank you.
Good luck the rest of the way. So, final score, 90-86. Eastern Florida State College gets the win today against Palm Beach State College. For my partner, Mark Moses, for our producer, Brian Foster, our director, John Bober, and our entire WEFS crew, I'm Jeff Radcliffe saying so long from Melbourne. The Titans get the big conference win, 90-86, the final over Palm Beach. Good night.